Om. Om.
Om Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vighnopashantaye. Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Grathitam Puranamunina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Amba Tvamanusandadhami Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshinim Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stunvanti Divyaistavaihi Vedai Sangha Padakramopanishadaihi Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyanavasthita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginaha Yasyantam na vidussura suraganaha devaya tasmai namaha.
Bhagavad Gita, chapter 15, verse 5. Please read.
Nirmana mohajita sanga doshaha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kamaha dvandvair vimukta sukha dukkha saujnaihi gacchantya mudha padamavyayantat.
What type of people or with what qualifications or eligibility people gain that pada, adya purusha, having got which there is no further return to samsara, no more rebirth, no transmigration. Transmigration is the most sorrowful event in life for every jiva. And between birth and death, don't ask it. A continuous, consistent, but the flow of sorrows with some in between little bouts of joy here and there. So who are those people? The qualifications are given. Nirmana mohaha, itasanga doshaha, adhyatmityaha, vinivritta kamaha. Up to here of this Bhasya we have seen. Now Bhashyakara comments upon the phrase Dvandvaihi vimuktaha. What is Dvandva? What is freedom from that? Let us see Bhashya. Read from Dvandvaihi priya priyadibhi.
Dvandvaihi priya priyadibhihi vimuktaha sukha dukkha saujnyaha परित्यक्ताः सुख दुःख सौज्ञैः परित्यक्ता गच्छन्ति अमूढ़ मोहवर्जिताः अमूढ़ाः मोहवर्जिताः पदम् अव्ययम् तद्यथोक्तम्.
Free from dvandva. Dvandva means the pairs of opposite in our life. Here it is explained by phrase Priya Priyadibhi, from such things such as Priya, Apriya, Mana, Apamana, Shita, Ushna, all pairs of opposite that an individual gets subjected to. What is Priya? Priya means Ishtam, desirable. What is desirable? Whatever that is pleasurable. Pleasure, joy, happiness is desirable. Now, not simply joy, happiness, but also the means of the sadhanas which give us joy and happiness. That is, it's called Sukha. Not only that, Sukha, Sukhe tad hetaucha. Hetu, the cause, means joy, pleasure, and its means, that is indicated by the word Priya. What is Apriya? Anishtam, undesirable, which is what called Dukkha, sorrow, and its causes. Among all these is indifferent, he has no desire for anything at all. Priya Priyadibhi, Adi for this Mana, Apamana, Stuti, Ninda, Shita, Ushna, like this. And their causes. Vimuktaha, those who are free from that, means Sukha Dukkha Saudnai Parityaktaha. Those who have totally given up their contact with desirable, undesirable, and their means. This is not simply Vairagya. This is a state of giving up the identity with body, giving up deha tadatmya. So long as identity with the body, deha tadatmya, is there, that individual can never hope to be free from Priya Apriya. Whether you want or not, you will have to face it. So that is the body identification. No body identification, even if you are amidst them, they can't do anything. This is told in the Chandogya. Nahavai sasharirasya sataha. For a person who is such a sasharira, sasharira means not simply the presence of the body, the one who has got identity in the body. Tataha priya priyayoho apati asti. His priya and apriya can never get destroyed, can never get ended. But ashariram vavasantam nahavai sasharirasya sataha priya priyayoho apahatihi asti. Ashariram santam vava. Ashariram vava santam. A person's asharira. Again, here is one who has not body dropped down. Jnani, who has no identity in the body. Na priya priya sprashataha. Say priya and apriya, they don't touch him. Even if he emits them, they cannot do anything. So therefore here, because they have got rid of the identification of the body, they are undisturbed by priya, apriya, these pairs of opposite, and their means sadhanas. Parityaktaha gacchanti, prapnuvanti. And who are they? Amudha. Amudha means mohavarjita. What is moha? Ajnana. So we have got now samyak dhihi, the knowledge of their swarupa in reality. What is called as vivekinaha. So that is vivekinaha. Atmanata viveka is there, and what is Atma Swarupa? They have discovered. So what they get? Padam avayam tat. That indestructible abode, that is the entity which is the main root, as it were, of samsara vriksha. What padam avayam tat? Yathoktam, as described earlier. See, as described earlier. Adya Purusha, etc. That is what? That was true. Again, that pada, that is that Adya Purusha, which was told as Yasmin Gataha Nanivartante Bhuyaha, and got which no one returns further to samsara. It is further described. Tadeva Padam, read Bhasya.
तदेव पदं पुनः विशिष्यते न तद् भासयते इति.
Tadeva Padam refers to verse 4. Adyam Purusham Yataha Purani Pravrittihi Prasruta and Yasmin Gataha Na Nivartanti Bhuyaha. Like this, which was described in the 4th verse. Punaha again means further. Vishishyate is being described. Na tad bhasayate. The verse refers to verse. Read the verse. Na tad bhasayate.
न तद् भासयते सूर्यः न शशाङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धाम परमं मम.
Tad refers to Dhama, second line. Suryaha na bhasayate. Shashankaha na bhasayati. Pavakaha na bhasayati. Yadgatva na nivartanti. Tadhama mama paramam, add padam. Mama paramam, add padam. Tad stands for Tadhama in second line. That abode, which is my Swarupa. My Swarupa means Krishna is saying Bhagavad Swarupa, and therefore it is your Swarupa also. Tad Suryaha na bhasate. See, when we speak of any entity, we always think in terms of perception. Seeing it, hearing it, etc. Hearing, touching, smelling, tasting. This is not an entity which can be perceived. In fact, it's an entity because of which perception is possible for the senses, sense organs. So therefore it is the Suryaha na bhasayati. Sun, who is all illuminating, entire world he illumines. he cannot illumine this, the Brahma Tattva, Paramatma Tattva, my Swarup. Shashanka na bhasayate. Shashanka, moon. Shasha means rabbit. One has got some mark like rabbit. You may see the moon, you will find that. Shashanka. Na bhasayate. Cannot illumine, make you know, make you reveal, this is what Atma, Paramatma, Brahma is. It cannot. Pavakaha na bhasayati. The fire, in terms of light, cannot make you see this. This is echoing a mantra from 3 Upanishads. Kata 2:2:15, Mundaka 2:2:10, Shvetashvara 6:14. You are familiar perhaps by this. This is the mantra which is chanted while doing arati. In the puja, when the arati is done, this is that. What is it? Natatra bhasaya, natatra suryo bhati, nachandra tarakam, nema vidyuto bhanti, kutoyam agnihi, tameva bhantam anubhati sarvam, tasya bhasa sarvamidam vibhati. This mantra is appearing in the 3 Upanishads. Tatra Brahma Sarupe, in that pada, Suryaha na bhati. The all illuminating sun cannot illuminate. No Chandra Tarakam. Moon and the all stars, they can't illuminate. Ima Vidyutaha na bhanti. This lightning cannot illuminate that. Kutoya Bhakti. Where is the speck of fire? It will be the arati. It's a small flame. Why? Tameva bhantam anubhati sarvam. Because of this principle, all luminaries are capable of shining. All luminaries are capable of illuminating. That is what produces light. Okay, because the very principle which enables Surya, Chandra, Taraka, Agni, etc. to illumine, it cannot be the object of this at all. Tasya bhasa sarvamidam vibhati. By its bhav, splendor, the basis of light principle, everything gets illuminated. In fact, in South India, there is a custom. When this arati is done, others, devotees are there. They seek apologies. We do that. Kasur ho gayi. I have done a mistake. It is like this. Oh Bhagavan, you cannot be illuminated by sun, moon, stars, lightning, etc. How can this small flame of fire can illuminate you? And yet I am doing this less money. Knowing well, I am showing this to you. So that they're seeking apologies. So that is what this principle. It is the very splendor, the principle which enables the light principle. Yad dhama, that abode, that state, means that Swarupa, Atma Swarupa, Brahma Swarupa, Paramatma Swarupa. Dhama. Gatva. Having gone means prapya. Here there is nothing reaching there. because it is you. But it appeared as if lost. Now appears as though it is gained. Like your key bunch. It is there in your pocket. Somehow you overlooked that and searching everywhere. After suddenly your hand went in the pocket. Oh, I got it. What you got it is all the time with you only. Because it appeared as if lost, so got it. So also, though my Swarupa, due to ignorance, I mistook it to be other thing. Now that obstruction removed, I discovered what I am in reality, as if I got it. Because it which earlier appeared to be lost. So Gatva Prapya, having gained which? Na nivartante. That person who has got this knowledge doesn't return to samsara, doesn't return to the cycle of janma and marana. And such a dhamma, tad dhamma, that abode, that state, that swarupa is what? Mama paramam dhamma. Mama, mine, who says Bhagavan Krishna, Vishnoho, paramam dhamma, highest abode, that is the highest principle, is the real nature of everything and anything and everything which needs to be discovered because it is our swarupa. Even if that that incident of a Vaishnava Bhakta happened, who happened to go to Ramana Verse. A great Vaishnava was following all the Anusthana, etc. as a Vaishnava, this Pantha. He wanted to know whether Ramana Maharshi acknowledged bhakti or not. I told this many times. So he went and told him, I am doing such and such upasanas. I visited 108 deshas which are Vishnu sthanas. Kshetras of Vishnu, and all that is it correct? Someone says, yes, correct. You are a great bhakta. You are doing the bhakti of Vishnu. Correct. Then after my death, will I go to Vaikuntha? Of course. You have done so much of things. If I go to Vaikuntha, will I be able to meet Vishnu? You will be able to meet. Having gone there, you are certainly going to meet. If I meet him, will he speak to me? Why should he not speak to you? He will speak to you. What will he speak? He will say, my dear, know who you are. Because that Vishnu also has nothing else. Otherwise, Krishna would not have taken so much of pain to teach Bhagavad Gita where at the 0 hour of the battle, not ordinary battle, dreaded battle. You think that is what ordinary is. Pandavas won. It's not a joke for Pandavas won. It was because of Krishna. If Krishna were not there in spite of their power, except Arjuna's Pashupatasura, for which Kauravas had no answer, but there are limitations. It cannot be used against the human beings, except in case of self-defense. If Arjuna's life is in danger, he can use that. Otherwise, he can't use against the human beings. See this word. Of course, you know that story much more. You know that the incident that happened after the battle was over, 18th day when they returned to the camp. When they return, every day when they return to camp, custom is the warrior gets down first from the chariot, then the charioteer gets, the Sarathi gets down. This was happening every day, 17 days it has happened that way. Every day Krishna used to, chariot after in the evening after this war was over, because they had timing. Except one day it continued in the night. So last day, so Krishna said, Arjuna, get down. Little Arjuna had little ahankara, no, I'm a warrior. No, Krishna, you first get down. Arjuna, please listen to me. Please get down first. Behind that, Dharmaraja's chariot is there. First Arjuna and Krishna and then seeing him not little reluctant. Arjuna, if you want Draupadi's Saubhagya to be intact, get down first. Arjuna was a little shocked. He got down. Moment he got down, Krishna jumped up from the chariot. Within no time, entire chariot along with the horses got reduced to ashes. Dharmaraja was surprised. How come? Krishna told all these 18 days, dreaded missiles which were shot at Arjuna, I had kept them with a stay order. I had kept them with abeyance. Because see, missiles, those are missiles as per the Mantra Shastra. And when it is Pakka, of course, certain missiles were nullified. For example, Agni Astra, Varunastra, Nagastra, Garudastra, like that. But there are many which were not counteracted at the same time. They were not, they didn't actually explode or didn't do their work. I had kept them with the stay order there, in abeyance. But they cannot be. So now they exploded, and that is what happened. Think of it. If Krishna were not, what would happen? Of course, Pandavas knew about it. Not that they were very arrogant about that. They knew because of Krishna only they could win the battle. So that is how it is. So Vishnu Paramam Padam. That is what Paramam. That is the highest abode. That is what there is a one gains having from where there is no return. Let us see the Bhasya. Read from Taddhama iti.
तद्धधाम इति व्यवहितेन धाम्ना संबंधः.
See, na tadbhasayati. Tad is a pronoun. That for that pronoun that, what is the noun? It says vyavahitena sambandha. It is connected to a noun which is with a gap in between, with many other words in between. Means in the second line, what was told as dhama. Second line in the that fourth quarter of the verse, whatever that was referred to as dhama, that tad dhama is referred by the pronoun tad in the first line. So vyavahitena dhamna. Vyavahita means actually disconsidered, obstructed. In between other words are there. Is dhamna with the word dhama sambadhyate. It is connected means that word refers to dhama in the fourth quarter. Continue.
धामः तेजोरूपं पदं न भासयति.
Not dhama, dhama only.
धाम तेजोरूपं पदं न भासयते सूर्यः आदित्यः सर्वावभासन शक्तिमत्वे अपि सति.
Dhama. What is Dhama? Actually, Dhama means abode. Even house also is called Dhama. Vaikuntha Dhama. The heaven also has Vaikuntha. Vishnu is a Vaikuntha Dhama. So like this. So Dhama means here, not don't try to find out some building or a bungalow or something. Dhama. What? You start in your car and GPS. Dhama. And you can add a Vaikuntha also. You will find some local Vaikuntha buildings. Near my place, there is a society called Vaikuntha. And those people in that board, in bracket, they have put Andheri. They must have got scared. Taking Vaikuntha, Vishnu Sloka, people may come here. Andheri means local. So here, Tejo Rupam. Tejaha here is not physical light, which is in the category of Drishya, inert. Here Teja is in terms of what? Jnana Swarupa. The knowledge principle, the basis of Drashta, knower. So Tejo Rupam, which is all illuminating in the sense which makes us know anything and everything. You may use any means of knowledge. You may use any instruments, let's say that Jnanendras, etc. But finally, the principle which makes you know is this principle, Nyapti Swarupa Atma Paramatma Bhagavad Swarupa only. If this were not there, no means of knowledge can make you know anything. Tejo Rupam Padam. That abode, that state, that Swarupa. Na bhasayate, does not illumine as an object. Who all cannot illumine? Surya. Surya means Aditya, the sun. See, what is the capacity of sun? Sarvava bhasana shakti matve apisati. Even though being endowed with the power of illuminating the entire world, and yet cannot make you know this pada, this Swarupa of Paramatma, your Swarupa as this. Continuing, Tatha.
तथा न शशांकः चंद्रः न पावकः न अग्निः अपि.
So also, no Shashanka, not moon, Chandra, not the moon. No Pavaka, no Agni api, not even fire. Continue.
यत् धाम वैष्णवं पदं गत्वा प्राप्य न निवर्तन्ते यच्च सूर्यादिः न भासयते तद्धाम पदं परमं मम विष्णोः.
No Shashanka, no Pavaka, even they cannot illumine. And what is that Dhama? Yat Dhama Vaishnavam Padam. Vishnu Swarupa. Not Vaikuntha or Vaikunthavasi Vishnu. His Swarupa. Vishnu, this word is derived from Vyapnoti. Vyapnoti. One who pervades. I think Viveti also is there, I think. So one who is one who pervades, one is all pervasive. So Vishnu, not simply Shankha Chakra Gadadhari. This is a form assumed by Paramatma, like Kailasadipati Shiva. But Swarupataha Paramatma Swarupa, as described here. Vaishnavam Padam Gatva means Prapya, having attained. No nivartante, that person who has attained it does not return. Return. What is that pada? The pada which are described hitherto as Yacha, the one which is Suryadi na bhasayati. Sun, moon, this fire, lightning, stars cannot illumine, make you know as this. So bhasayati tadhama padam, that abode, paramam, unsurpassable, because it confers moksha, makes you discover what your Sarupa is. Mama, Mama means Vishnu, Krishna as an avatar, I say, of me, the Paramatma, who is all pervasive. Now here, a doubt is possible, or it is inherently there. Having got which, having reached which, the one who has got it or reached it does not return. Means earlier he has not got it. Gamana Prapti was not there. Now got it. Means it speaks of two entities meeting. Union of two entities. The rule is anything that gets combined and meets is bound to get separated. Sanyogaha Viyoganta. Any sanyoga combination, two entities coming together, one day or later, Viyoganta is bound to end in separation. Rule. And you are telling, Yat prapya na nivartante. Having got which they don't return. That is my Paramdhama. How is it possible? So therefore, this Gamana Prapti should not be taken literally like reaching somewhere. Is a figurative word. The import of this is going to be described by who? Bhagwan. Before that, Bhashyakara gives the context that such doubt is possible, and therefore Bhagwan chooses to reply even though Arjuna had not asked him. Read Bhashya Yadgatvana Nivartante.
Yadgatva na nivartante iti uktam.
This statement was made by Bhagwan. Yadgatvana Nivartante. Having reached, having got which abode, they don't return. This is what told by Bhagwan. Just to give the context, Bhashyakara is repeated. Then now the doubt comes. Nanu
Nanu sarvahi gatihi agatyanta sanyogaha viprayogantaha iti prasiddham. Katham uchyate tadhama gatanam nasti nivrittihi iti.
Now he says, Nanu, Purvapaksha, doubt is raised now. Sarvaha gatihi. All gati. Gati means here prapti sanyoga. Prapti, gaining, obtaining. Or sanyoga, combination of two, meeting of two, union of two. That is gatihi. Agatyanta. Yes. Agatyanta ends with agati. All gatis, prapti, sayoga ends with agati. Agati means agamana, return, or viyoga, separation. This is rule. You find. If not anything, separation at the time of death is bound to be there. Let us say, a wealthy man, so much of properties, has amassed an enormous wealth. How much can he take with himself after death? Strict customs. No deal possible under the table. This is not. See, we don't think of it. In fact, Sati Sai said once, even if every individual jiva were allowed to take with oneself, not much, a pinch of mud from this here. Simply a pinch of mud is allowed. By now, there will be nothing left out called mud. How many jivas from Anadi? Nothing can be taken. So therefore say, any gati, any prapti is either subject to return or viyoga, separation. Agatanta, for which a rule is given. Sanyogaha viprayogantaha. Any sanyoga union is subject to viprayoga, separation. It's said somewhere. It's like this. Sarve kshayanta nichayaha patanantaha samuchchayaha sanyoga viprayoganta maranantascha jivitam. Some wise concept. We should know this thing. You know, in Sanskrit there is what is called subhashitani. Few words of wisdom. Now we are cut off from Sanskrit. We are cut off from this rich heritage. See what damage. Of course, it started with the British education system. And even after 75 years, we have not set right this. Even changing this thing, you know, somebody tried in America, no? I think Webster believe. He tried simplifying the spellings. Not totally or such thing, not totally the same, because in the course of time, the earlier literature will be lost to the future generation. If the language changes like that. Of course, language does change. You know, even in our Marathi, Kannada, etc. Even Tamil. Older land is everything. But that's why some expert and literary people, they connect it. There are people who know the old language. Otherwise, what will happen? All the treasure of knowledge will be lost to the future generation. And if you take into account Sanskrit, of all the knowledge, the main one, Brahma Vidya, is enshrined in Sanskrit. You may translate, to some extent, you may be able to communicate with others. But what Sanskrit can do, no other language can do as far as Brahma Vidya is concerned. They don't have that feasibility and flexibility the Sanskrit language has got to unfold Vedanta. So therefore he say, yes, he say, what is this? The wise counsel. Sarve kshayantaha nichayaha. Nichayaha means collection, stock, treasure. Whatever. See, look, this is not just to listen. We should, accordingly, we should re-engineer our value system. Sarve nichaya, all that you have collected, all that you have treasured, kept in stock, kshayantaha, are bound to get destroyed one day or other. You are going to get separated from the habit. Best thing is how back in our necessity. I heard somewhere when our Prime Minister, first time, he occupied the Prime Minister's house. What a separate house is there? He removed about 10 to 12 truckloads of the things that were there, which he didn't want to be there at all. For him, it's not necessary. See, 12 truckloads of things. Any collection is bound to be separated from one. It's going to end as patanantaha samuchrayaha. Samuchraya means elevation, accumulation also, mountain also. You know, people having great status, etc., raise to the sky. Greater the height, greater the danger of fall, greater the damage. So therefore, samuchrayaha, any glory, any elevation is what? Patanantaha, are bound to fall one day. Sanyogaha viprayoganta. Union is subject to separation. Maranantam cha jivitam. Life ends with death. Any exception? Even avatars who have willed the body on their own will for some mission, that body has to end one day. Even Krishna has to leave the body. Somebody, this guy. Krishna had a pathetic death. I hope you know how Krishna left the body. He saw to it that Yadava clan was totally destroyed by just excuse of a curse by a Muni. You know the story about the Samba, etc. That he said the entire that curse was, I think Samba or Samba's son or someone, some sadhus had come. They wanted to fool them. They dressed and made up makeup with makeup, etc. I think Samba only. I think he is the grandson of Krishna only. Aniruddha's son, is possibly, I don't remember properly. Like a pregnant woman. And with all humility asked that say, whether it's a boy or girl be born. He said, neither boy nor girl, but a pestle founding which will destroy the entire Yadava clan. A big story. And finally, a hunter gets one piece of that which was pounded, etc., etc. And hunter, he made an arrow out of it. Because remember, Krishna also is from Yadav clan only. Not a single entity was left. He also went with this. He was just reclining at a place, that place is still in Gujarat, near Saurashtra area, it is there. It is preserved. Reclining against a tree with one leg or the other. The top leg, that sole of the feet was like this. From a distance, a hunter saw it. Because of the bushes or something like that, maybe, he could not see a person there. Only saw the red palm, not palm, sole of the feet. It appeared to him like the face of a deer. And he shot the arrow. Pakka target. It pierced the sole of the feet of Krishna. And when he went, he was shocked. Not just a man. Who is he? He could recognize who he is. Krishna. He fell at the feet. Krishna consoled him. Don't worry, you are not at fault at all. It was an excuse for him to leave the body. So with that, and with that curse also came true, because as I said, Muni's curse, it will not go wrong. His body also is Yadava body. There is nothing called pathetic there is. The way he wanted to get out of that, taking into account the curse as well, and the real. See, Shariram Vavasantam Priya Priya Na Sprashata. Krishna has no identity with the body. Where is the question of pathetic death or what is that? Very peaceful death, etc. Just is out from there. So this is how. Maranantam cha jivitam. Life is bound to end with death, which we try to forget or try to avoid even thinking of it. Will it go away? Law of nature. So better keep this. Sanyogaha viprayoganta. So we should keep in mind. Any separation comes, whether near and dear, is the law of nature. One who has taken the body, irrespective of who the person is, that is bound to end one day. No exception. That's what you want. Brahmaji told Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu wanted what? What is the permanence of the body? He said, sorry, I myself is not, I have to end my body one day. Brahmaji told. That's what. So you agree? Iti prasiddham. The Purva Paksha says this is all well known. Yes, it is so. Therefore, he says, Katham uchyate. How could Bhagavan say this? What is that? Tadda dhama gatanam nivrutti na astiti. To those who have reached that, gained that dhama, paramodham, Vishnu, paramapada. No return, no nivritti. How can he say that? Read further. Shrunu tatra.
शृणु तत्र कारणं ममैवांशः इति।
Tatra. Tatra means what? After Bhagavad Prapti, there is no nivritti. Means in the context of this topic, that those who have got at Paramam Dhama, they do not return to samsara. About this. Tatra. Karanam Shuno. How is it so? Why is it so? Please listen the reason for that. Karana, reason for that. Mumayavasha iti. Connected to the shloka. Read the shloka.
ममैवांशो जीवलोके जीवभूतः सनातनः मनःषष्ठानीन्द्रियाणि प्रकृतिस्थानि कर्षति।
We'll take next time. Just one announcement is there. Saturday, I was taking Zoom classes. Upanishads. 4 Upanishads were there. The last of which was Mahopanishad, which I had concluded yesterday. And I had announced once, I believe, I think so. I want to teach Bhagavad Gita in essence. Sara. Bhagavad Gita Sara. Summary of Bhagavad Gita without going in detail verse by verse. See, any teaching has to be what? It is to be, has to have both aspects. Sankocha Vistara. Briefly, elaborately. In Bhagavad Gita Bhasya class, as on today, this particular, I am teaching Bhagavad Gita Bhasya in detail from first chapter onwards. We are now on 15. It will continue for some more time. Same time, better to have a bird's eye view of Bhagavad Gita, and especially for those who are not capable of taking to in-depth studies. They also should get benefited by that. From that standpoint, I'm going to start a class on Bhagavad Gita Sara, in essence, from Saturday, 29th October. I postponed by 2 weeks because in between Diwali is coming. 29th October, evening 5:30 p.m. to 45 minutes only, 6:15 p.m. I'm thinking of keeping 15 minutes for question and answer session. I will announce it after properly finalizing whether it is feasible or not. Let me see that. So therefore, from 29th October, Saturday, 5:30 p.m., same Zoom link. We take up Bhagavad Gita. I don't know how many classes will be there. I want to be brief as such, maybe 30 to 35, let us say. We'll see afterward. Maybe 30 to 35 sessions, maybe there as such. There, you can tell people whom you know and who would like to have it in nutshell, they can take advantage of that, because all along my teaching is in depth. So I thought, let me give something in nutshell also as such. So you can tell those that who are interested in this. Well,
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्याय्येन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ।